everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I do the knotless box braids on my client. She does have short hair, so short hair are pretty hard to grip, but I'm going to be showing you how I grip mine and how I work with them. But first I'm going to be showing you how I create my lines to make them look my parts to make them look really nice and silky, even when your clients have kinky hair and just any hair basically. So first I make my parts looking rough, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my edge control. So for this one I use two edge controls. One doesn't hold so well, which is the one that I just applied, while the ones that hold really well, that is the one I use to braid with. So now I have my edge control on. I am just going to go ahead and keep parting my client's hair just to make sure we have a nice silky line. So in that case, if I cannot really put the top one in a bun, it's already silked down with edge control, so when I start braiding I would not be having any problem, and it's still going to be looking nice and intact. So again, I'm doing the mid back, I would say mid back or a little bit past mid back, because that was what she wanted. In color 1B I did use the rubber braiding hair, and we used the rubber braiding hair. One pack came in 3 bundles, so I used about 3.5 packs basically. So I think we're talking about 9 bundles for the medium, I think. Oh no, I think so guys. But yes, the 24 inches rubber braiding hair, so yes, I used 3.5 packs, so we're talking about 9 to 10 bundles basically. So now I already made my parts and I'm going to start braiding. So this part is very important because I had to learn this, and it just works to me, especially when I start at the first line, because the first line are really soft, and sometimes if you don't do it right it might come out looking crazy. So now we already have 4 fitting braids. I'm gonna take the 5th one first for my edge control. I'm gonna take the 5th one and divide it into 2. So basically, when you start fitting in your hair, especially like at the back of your client's the first line, you want to start like with a very small piece, just because it's very soft. So you want a softer extension here, or a softer and a smaller fitting hair. So I'm still using 5 strands, but I just took one of the strands and divided it into 2, just so I start with like the first 2 small ones, and then I'm just gonna keep adding on, just so everything can look really nice and just come out looking great. So I'm gonna start fitting in, and I'm gonna do that for this one, and that's how I grip. It's most especially the first line, because again, those parts are really soft, so it's really hard to grip it. But this is how I grip mine, and it's been working for me so far, so good. I didn't really do this for the rest of my clients here. I just kept going using my 4 strand without having to divide one of the, so I kept using my 5 strands without having to divide one of them. I only did this just because my client's hair was really soft at the back. So if you basically have shorter hair, you can also try the same method and it should work for you perfectly. But when it comes to the parts, I did this for my clients just because the hair is, if your hair is kinky or 4C, and you can braid it, it's going to come out looking really nice. You just have to use the right edge control, and you don't really have to blow dry your hair. I don't really tell my clients to blow dry their hair, because I understand people don't really put heat in their hair. I don't put heat in my hair either. So I'll just tell you to come just as long as your hair is looking soft and manageable, and as long as when I part your hair it's not like hurting you or anything like that, and we're good to go. But yeah, I did this for the rest of my clients' hair. And I think that's like one of the important things that I was going to show you guys, and I hope I hope it was helpful to you guys. If I learn any more tricks or tips, whatever, I will be back to give you guys the information. But for now, I also use the hot water for my clients hair when I use hot water all through towards the end, and then I just use the hot towel and just massage your hair, and basically And yeah, that's the first line. Is looking good to me. This is like the hardest parts to braid when it comes to knotless braids. But after that, everything was a breeze. As you see, I already have 5, and I'm just gonna keep fitting the, I would just fit it in like that without having to divide one of them. And when I got to like the 3rd line, I would braid twice before I start fitting in. But when my client's hair is too soft, I'll probably just braid once, because our hair start getting, really soft, and I have the edge control with me. So just kind of soft and oily. So that's the reason why when it's soft, I'll probably just braid once and then start fitting in. But when your hair is kind of, in the 3rd line, when I start fitting some, nice volume, then I would probably braid like twice and then start fitting in. But yes, that'll be all for my video, guys. That'll be all for what I was going to show you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to make a comment, and I'll be here to answer all your questions. And please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you.